Google changed its algorithm in 2015 to factor in mobile friendliness, it was quickly dubbed Mobilegeddon. I'm Courtney Eckerly here at the Marketing Sherpa Media Center at IRCE, and here with me to discuss that very scary word is Danny Gavin, who is the VP Director of Marketing at Brian Gavin Diamonds. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So explain to me, for those who don't know, what is Mobilegeddon?
So Mobilegeddon is where Google said that it's important for your website to be mobile friendly. And how does that affect? If someone is doing a search on Google using their mobile device, Google is going to show websites that are mobile friendly before websites that are not mobile friendly. And you can imagine that people who don't have a mobile friendly site, they lose a lot out because naturally they're going to fall to the bottom of the first page or even on the second page.
And one of the things I really love about your marketing is, you could make a lot of assumptions in your sphere with kind of a luxury item, and you really don't. You test those assumptions. For instance, would your customers even buy a luxury item on mobile? And we actually have a slide that shows the evolution of mobile for you over the years.
Right, so mobile's been pushed for many years, but us in our company, just because everyone's doing it doesn't mean that we necessarily want to do it. So as you can see, in January of 2012, our mobile traffic was really, really small, but as time increased, naturally the mobile traffic increased. And as we saw that our customers are using their mobile device more, so naturally we need to make sure that our website is going to be mobile friendly.
Yeah, and one of the challenges that you faced was that even though you made some of those changes that Google was requiring in time, Google didn't actually index them immediately. So as this next slide shows, you were actually hit by Mobilegeddon.
Right, so it's pretty funny. We were aware that Mobilegeddon was coming. And when we first set up our mobile site, we focused on pages that were most related to the customer. So let's say product pages and category pages, things that people are going to shop for. But any content pages, like articles and blog posts and things like that, we didn't actually optimize to be mobile friendly. So Google comes along and says, make sure everything has to be mobile friendly or else you're going to be hit. And at that point, it was actually the opposite that what was important. All of our SEO content pages, those are the ones that should have been mobile friendly because those are the ones that are actually ranking up in Google. So we had to dash and quickly make sure that all these content pages that we had became mobile friendly. And we did a good job. We actually finished right before the deadline. The problem was that it actually takes time for Google to re-index the website. And Google didn't re-index the website before the change. And as you can see, we actually were hit. But the hit wasn't so bad. There are other people who got hit tremendously more. But once everything actually got re-indexed, we were able to see a nice uptick.
And what have you been doing since then to continually make your web pages mobile friendly?
Sure, that's a great question. So when we first set out to create a mobile website, we found that it was easiest to make a separate mobile site. So people familiar, sometimes you'll go into Google and you'll see m.yourdomain.com. So that's the route that we took. But we found that it's difficult to maintain. You make a change on one, you forget the other. So what we've been trying to do is to make sure that all of our mobile pages are on the same domain as our desktop site. So we're using an adaptive technology, not responsive, because we feel like responsive will limit certain features that we want people to have on a desktop version. But we have a really nice adaptive version where the code looks one way on a mobile and then one way on a desktop.
And we have one more page that shows some of the results that you saw from acting quickly and the recovery, if you will, from the get-in.
Exactly. So after the Mobilegeddon, we can see that we had a significant increase in mobile clicks, over 45%, and our online mobile orders also increased by 20%. So all that effort that we put in to actually make it mobile friendly, not only did we stay on par, but we actually increased as well. Google most recently actually released Mobilegeddon 2, which is kind of interesting, this past month, at the end of May. We're still analyzing how that has affected us, but we've seen once again that people who haven't changed their mobile site, they've further been affected, and hopefully people who are mobile friendly will get some sort of bump. Not as big a bump as last time, but hopefully a little bit more as well.
Well, thank you so much for coming and sharing your story.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And if you would like to see more videos, please go to marketingsherpa.com/IRCE.